Welcome back, everyone, to Economics Unswallowed, your favorite guide through the wild, wild world of finance. I'm your host, Daniel.
And I'm Lisa. Today, folks, we're diving headfirst into a topic that's buzzing for 2025. Is it going to be a super sale year or a total wallet apocalypse?
Our latest video deep dive suggests we could see 5 major star assets potentially taking a nosedive this year.
But hold on. Before you start stuffing cash under your mattress or moving to a bunker, the video's author says this could actually be a once-in-a-decade opportunity for savvy folks like us to grab some designer assets at clearance prices.
The core idea is pretty wild, Lisa. Instead of just weeping when the market bleeds red, we need to learn how to, well, dance in the ashes. Imagine selling your house just before it crashes, then buying it back, or a better one, when it hits rock bottom. Maybe even pocketing some currency exchange profit along the way. Sounds like a heist movie, right?
It does. The video calls this opening the third eye, seeing where the real money is flowing, not just getting hypnotized by the blinking prices on the screen.
And look at the legends like Warren Buffett or Li Ka-shing. They didn't get super rich when everyone was high-fiving during a boom. They made their fortunes when everyone else was panic selling. So, what are these 5 stars that might fall in 2025? Brace yourselves.
First up, Mr. U.S. Treasury Bond, the king about to be dethroned. Once considered the safest vault in the world, U.S. bonds are apparently getting a bit lonely. Big buyers like Japan and China aren't as keen anymore.
And to attract new buyers, the U.S. has to offer higher interest rates. But here's the kicker. When new bonds offer higher rates, the old bonds with lower rates instantly become less valuable. It's a real catch-22.
Next on the watch list, Miss Cash, especially local currencies, turning into fancy paper. When faith in the system wobbles, people ditch their local currencies and run towards things they trust more, like the US dollar, gold, or even, dare I say it, Bitcoin.
So that pile of cash you've saved, you've got to be careful it doesn't suddenly become worth just enough to buy a loaf of bread.
Then we have the financial choir, singing the bond blues. The financial market is like a giant spider web. If U.S. bonds sneeze, the whole network of investment funds, banks, and insurance companies catches a cold. Stocks get shaky, real estate struggles because borrowing gets expensive. It's a scary domino effect.
And that leads to number 4, the dividend stars and fixed income darlings. Are their glory days over? If safe U.S. bonds are offering juicy returns, why would anyone take the risk on dividend stocks unless they offer even more? To do that, their price has to fall. Bad news for anyone relying on that passive income.
Last but certainly not least, Mr. Commercial Real Estate, the ghost town tycoon. Ever since the pandemic turned our homes into offices and shopping malls into Amazon warehouses, these huge buildings have been struggling. Empty offices, empty shops, that means no rent, defaults, and big trouble for the banks holding those loans.
Sounds a bit like 2008 all over again, doesn't it?
It has that ring to it. So where is the money going, Daniel? The video suggests gold, precious metals, commodities, energy, real estate in specific hotspots, tech, but maybe wait for a dip, and yes, Bitcoin.
So the big lessons here seem to be don't hoard cash, especially weak currencies, don't follow the panicked herd off a cliff, understand the cycles, and always, always have an exit plan.
But most importantly, open that third eye. See where the money is really moving. Every crisis, as they say, is just a massive redistribution of wealth.
Does hearing all this make you feel both terrified and a little bit excited, Lisa?
Absolutely, Daniel. Opportunity is knocking for brave and clever hunters out there. We hope you manage to bag some great deals in 2025.
That's all the time we have for Economics Unswallowed. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Lisa, wishing you all clarity and may you hold on to your wool. Goodbye, and see you next time.